Early in the morning, rising to the street. Light me up that cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason.
Into it. We've got 5 miles total. This is site number 1. Gabby's ready. She's not looking forward to the cold. Tucker is choking himself. He already fell in the creek once. Well, swamp is a more accurate representation of that. And Penny's being Penny. She's just a chipper little crazy dog. Hopefully when we get into the actual backcountry, we'll be able to let them off the leashes. But yeah, it's a boardwalk for about another 20 minutes or so. So first section of boardwalk is ended. Gabby's back here, coming off of it right there. Can't really see her. GoPro doesn't zoom well. We are now exiting the boardwalk trail. I can't recall the name of this section, but as you can see, it's pretty unmarked. Walking through the woods. Here we go. We're back again. We're still at the beginning of that trail. It's called the Weston Lake Loop Trail. We'll be on this for about 0.5 miles, I believe. And then that'll intersect us with the next. And I'll show you that when we get there. But this is just a little bit of how the trail looks. The dogs are liking it. So far there's been water everywhere, so we haven't even had to get out the dog bowl. They've just been drinking out of the marsh. Camp anywhere out here though. Once you pass the creek, you are officially in the backcountry, and yeah, you just hike off to the edge anywhere you want to and set up shop. Alright, same section of trail. Just want to show you guys how cool it is where you'll be walking through the woods, and then there's just more boardwalk. We got pretty good transitions here. So far we've already hiked on over half a mile of this. This is a short section, but when you start out, the entrance to the main trailhead where it all branches off is a very, very well done boardwalk. It's about 8 or 10 feet in certain spots over the marsh. Just goes through the whole thing. Pretty cool stuff. Not that far from home either. Only a 45-minute drive, and we're out here. Thousands of acres of wilderness. Yeah, so once we hit this next trail junction, I'll show y'all how easy it is to really find your way around out here. It's pretty tough to get lost. The only crappy thing about out here is, in my opinion, so far at least, is that your dogs have to be on a leash. And I came out here thinking, you know, we'll get a couple miles into it, we can take them off. Yeah, not really the case. We're in the backcountry now. I didn't think there'd be anybody out here, but there's day hikers out here running nothing but camelbacks, moving quick, so lots of people in the way. We just don't want to get reported. I don't really know what the consequences are there though, but yeah. If you guys do come, make sure you go into the Welcome Center and you get you a backcountry pass. You have to have one in order to come out here. I'm sure that's obvious info for most, but for new hikers, definitely make sure you do that. So today our round trip, I don't know if I've already said this, is only 5 miles. That's Camp A, and we'll stay the night. No backcountry campfires, so it might be a cold one. We've got plenty of layers though. And then tomorrow we'll wake up in the AM. We don't really have a set time, just whenever we're ready to wake up, and we have another 5-mile hike to what's called Bluff Campground, which is a primitive campground. However, there are fire pits, so you can have fires there. For those of you who still like to get out and get away from the craziness of everybody else. It's still over a mile from any kind of parking lot or anything, so you'll still be out there on your own pretty much. It's pretty cool. And you do have to make reservations there. For the backcountry, you don't. Backcountry is free as well. The place where you make the reservations at, they're $5 a night. And that's only for what's called the Bluff campground. Any other campgrounds out here do cost more. Coming up on another section of this river. See, once you pass this river, which we did back there, I didn't show you guys the bridge. Once you pass this, is when you are in the true backcountry. A little place to get some water from over here. Hot potable. Oh, not potable. Okay. Make sure you read that right. For those who don't know, not potable means you cannot drink it, so filter that. It's cleaner than that the muddy water in the river, though, that's for sure. No, don't go down there, buddy. You're gonna have a hell of a time getting back up. He loves to swim. Cool spot, huh, babe? Yeah, but it says it's not potable, so that means it's not good for drinking, but we could filter it. Boil it, iodine tabs, whatever you want to do. Guess let's continue on. Let me know when you want to take a break, okay? Oh, the lake, yeah. I think it's called Wise Lake. I don't know, I have to check the map. I can't remember. But it's coming up soon. Huh? Stop at the lake, okay. Have a little snack. Now here's our intersection that I was wanting to show you guys. Sims Trail, which is not the trail we were just on. The Weston Lake Loop, which goes that way. That's what we just came off of. We just took a little section of it. You see we're going towards Wise Lake and the river trail. Our goal is the river trail. We'll pass Wise Lake first, then I believe the Oak Ridge Trail and the river trail last. So we probably still have about 4 miles until we get to our destination. But yeah, cool little bridge here. Leash down. Oh, come on, bub. This river just zigzags all over the place out here. Those of you who have kayaks, you can kayak. I have no idea where you put your kayak in from, but you can do it. Wise Lake is straight ahead, it looks like. Where we need to go is to the right. We're gonna go straight just to right up here so we can check out this lake. It's right in front of us. And you can camp here too if you want. However, when you do get your backcountry pass, you have to give GPS coordinates of where you'll be staying on the trail. Don't let that overwhelm you or anything. They have a book in there and you can just point where you want to go and they give you the coordinates, so you can't screw it up. But we told them we're staying on the river trail. Otherwise, we would probably set up shop right around here. But you can't stay any closer than 200 feet from the water source either. So, pretty cool little area. I'm gonna let the dog swim real quick. Come here, buddy. Sit. Go swimming. Real cool, real cool. Neat little tree. A lake and a swamp. Who would have thought it? shut her down here for a little while. I only brought 2 batteries and we got a whole another 2 days to film. I think we're gonna take our first break. She's hanging in there. We're still on this first leg of the river trail. It's 1.3 miles till we hit our fork. And after that we have about another 2 miles. But we've been on this for, what would you say, 15, 20 minutes or so. And it's looking good. I'm thinking we'll record a little section that's starting to get pretty thick out here. Let y'all see what it looks like. I should charge my batteries, babe. This one's already almost dead. At least people will be able to see what it looks like on the way in. Well, I have another one with me. It's just I haven't charged them in about a month. I thought they would hold their juice better, but they're not doing so hot. Back up again. Alright, we just finished the second leg, well not leg, but section of the river trail, which is a 1.6 mile section. Gabby's hanging in there, her feet hurt, mine do too. We're on a section now that's 1.2 miles. We're only gonna hike right at half of it, maybe a little less. There's a sandbar on the river that's supposed to be out right now, and we want to camp near that. That's the goal. It opens up into the service road, as you can see, which is part of the trail. So, yeah, a little update. It's 2:55 in the afternoon now, so we've been hiking for quite some time. Started at what do you say, about 11:30ish? 11:30 to 12. So we've been on the trail for about 3 to 3.5 hours. So it's going good. You see Penny's still on her leash. She likes to run off. Tucker's doing well though. Doing Tucker things. Yep. We'll tune you back in as we get to the river. This is the best sign that we've seen all day. 3:20 afternoon. Finally at the sandbar. Gabby's about ready to punch me. That was meant for me, not you guys. Alright, we're gonna check this out. Let's go, babe. Follow this trail. We just ran into another couple dogs. Tucker is a little bit over. Now the sandbar is one of the reasons this place is so popular. So we're really looking forward to seeing what it's about. We almost gave up on our hiking. Not gave up, but we just felt like we've been hiking for a long time. Oh yeah. It'll all be worth it here. Look at this. Beautiful. Set up shot for sure. Alright, made it to our campsite. River's right over there. That's where we're staying. Nice flat spot here. Tent. Tree to sit on. Not much to show y'all. Bunch of flat area. Looks like there's some other people staying over here next to us. And yeah. Get our tent set up and we'll be back. Alright, camp's made. I'm ready to go down and make dinner by the river. Gathering up our stuff. I'll show you what it's like. Getting ready to eat some roundhouse meals. I'm having chili mac with some beef. Chicken and fried rice. We got water in the pot so far. Gabby's still getting her drinking water. We're using the Sawyer Mini. Now, for those of you who are debating on getting this or the squeeze, get the squeeze. The flow rate's over twice as fast. We would already be eating by now, and all we're trying to do is fill a 1 liter bottle. So we've gotten about 2 cups of water for our food and a 1 liter bottle for drinking water with dinner and the rest of the night. And we've been going at this for 10 minutes. And when they say you gotta squeeze these things, I'm telling you, you gotta squeeze it. So the odds of you busting your bag are way higher with the Sawyer Mini than they would be with the squeeze. So that's my opinion and recommendation for y'all. So it's going. Water. Getting nice and hot. Relaxing. Tucker's over there being hyper-defensive. We got some neighbors. All the way out here, we got neighbors. Who would have thought? It is beautiful, though. Definitely beautiful. It's going down. What do you think, Tuck? Yeah. Down there. Anywhere. That's new. Chilling on the tent. Plenty of room in here. 2 pups. Her. This is the 2nd gen of the Marmot 3P. He's nice. Generation. Both have vegetables that hold our beer. There's one the same size of it. We got a little window. It's made out of rubberized plastic. Morning of day 2. We just made breakfast. Kind of getting ready to packing up. Trail. We don't have as far. What is it? Probably 5 miles total. Cabby's not happy about it, but then we'll be at Bluff campground, which we can have a campfire at and all that, so it'll be nice. But yeah, that's today's little morning update. They don't really bring it back. So today, can't really see it on the camera, but the sandbar goes out about another 20 feet, and that's where it was yesterday. We lost about half the beach. That way is where you normally hike in and out, but it's flooded. But not a problem. You can get to the trail. Our site's right behind my finger. You just go that way about 100 yards and you hit the trail. Just go the right direction. You go left, it's really long. To the right, it's only like a half mile till we hit our fork. Then another, can't recall, Matt's in my pocket, but long story short, it's not too long of a hike today. Pretty day though. It's a lot warmer today. It's already probably 65. Getting close to 70. What's a high 78 today? 66? Alright, well maybe it's already at the high. Maybe I'm just really bad at telling temperatures. Lots of little minnows and stuff. Oh. Right on. It's 10:55 now, we're right on schedule. We're on the trail at around 11, right? Alright, officially back on the trail. Tucker's paving the way as usual. And 0.9 miles to our Y. Time now is 11:06 a.m. We're hoping to be at a Bluff campground at around 2 to 3, where we get some time to just chillax, set up the hammock, have a fire, because we can do that tonight. We're definitely looking forward to that. Tucker's wild. I don't think he realized he has 4 more miles to go. Yeah, he's getting grumpy. That's okay. What's wrong with him? learning experience. Definitely learned that I have a 70-liter pack, and finding it hard to fit all my things in it. I really don't have much. One thing I did is I packed an extra shirt, underwear, and sock set for every day. Not necessary. The underwear is, maybe not the socks and the shirt set. And I packed way too much food. Way too much. I could have gotten by with about half of what I brought. We only have 4 more meals left out here, and I've got enough for at least, I would say, another 2 days. You really don't get that hungry when you're hiking the whole time. At least I don't. Well, really, other than that, I guess it's just surprising how much room your gear takes up. I don't have much, just as a good reference. Before food, clothes, and water, my pack is sitting at 20 pounds. Well, 22 if you include like a deck of cards, sunscreen, stuff like that, what they call luxury items. But I mean, 22 pounds is a good starting rate. I'm not ultralight, but I think I'm pretty light. If you're in moderate shape, it's really not hard. I do exercise on a regular basis, so I'm not too worried about a couple extra pounds. Plus, I don't have $2,000 to spend on a backpack and some gear to be a minimalist. I think that's idiotic. So is my wife. Alright. We'll bring you back here in a few minutes. At the last campsite, finally. The entrance is over there. You can't really see it, but you see it's just a big open field. There's 6 total sites. We're the only one here. There's no water here for anybody who is going to come to Bluff Campground. Make sure you hike it in. We got lucky and we saw a building off in the distance on our way in, and I ran over there and found some restrooms and refilled all of our water in the bathroom. So we might have to go back. It's only about a half a mile hike, so we're doing good on water so far, but the dogs are thirsty and they drink a lot more than we anticipated. We didn't really plan for water being next to the rivers and stuff, but over here there's none. So we're all set up now. It's about 4:25, and we've been here for about 2 hours. We ate an early dinner, kind of late lunch. We might eat a little bit more before dinner, but we're both pretty stuffed. Stuff ready for a fire. Changing. Got all the stuff set up in the tent. Eno over there just chilling. Stop eating my sticks. Thanks, buddy. Alright. But yeah. Last night, it's not going to get nearly as cold tonight as it did last night. It's only getting down to 44 or 46. Last night it was 36. Yeah, it was cold last night. Well, I wasn't cold, but unfortunately Gabby was. But yep, that's it. Camp's packed up. We did end up with some neighbors over there. They're pretty cool. We hung out last night. Yeah, getting ready to hike out. It's 10:50. Get on with our days. We got about a